It's the continent that contributes least to climate change, but Africa is suffering the greatest damage. Harvests are declining and droughts and floods are striking the continent with greater frequency. In the Horn of Africa, millions go hungry after livestock, their mainstay, has been decimated. Women and young girls spend many hours and at times days in search of water. Climate change has also made food more scarce, leading to about 150,000 deaths per year, according to the World Health Organization. And at the Copenhagen Summit on Climate Change, these people's misery seems to have fallen on deaf ears. It's no wonder, therefore, that African climate activists have greeted with anger a draft resolution at the summit. They argue that the deal provides no confidence that the catastrophic climate change will be averted.
It's a question of life and death. It's a reality of your ability to be able to organize your life and actually live or not. If you are moving people from having 100 goats to having nothing, what have you moved those people to? That is, you've made them more destitute. You're moving them actually to an early death.
African negotiators went to the summit with huge expectations. A deal for cuts in greenhouse gas emissions and a concrete financial plan on how to help the continent deal with climate change. African climate activists are also unhappy that South Africa was involved in the brokering of the accord. They say it presented a break from the unified African position.
The South African interests are procyclic within the capital class. It considers itself within the regime of the global forces of finance and economic architecture that are actually responsible to the crisis that we are speaking about. So certainly the South African position in that draft is not the Kenyan, Ethiopian or Sierra Leonean position. It's not.
For Africa's negotiators, the debate on climate change is far from over. They now have their eyes set on more duels in Mexico City in a year's time. Mohammed, Adow, Jazeera, Nairobi, Kenya.